across all design styles and expresses warmth unlike any other building material. It has the unique ability to transport us to a different time and place, recapturing our connection with nature. Discover how Eldorado Stone can transform your space with this How to Install video workshop. Before you begin, select the Eldorado Stone profile, color, and grout technique. Eldorado Stone offers one of the widest selections of stone profiles and colors, from Old World to Contemporary. Grout techniques and colors can have a dramatic visual effect on the final installation. The most common techniques are standard joint, overgrout joint, and tri-stack. Determine the square footage of Eldorado Stone needed for your project. If possible, incorporating corners can dramatically add authenticity to your design, creating the appearance of a full-dimension natural stone wall. Before beginning your project, assemble your tools and materials. 4 5-gallon buckets, wheelbarrow, mason trowel, brick hammer, staple gun and staples, 1/2-inch notch trowel, WRB, 2.5-pound galvanized metal lath, wood wedges, sponges, tape measure, chalk line, spray bottle, tile saw, and a whisk broom and striking stick. There are multiple substrates to which Eldorado Stone can be applied. For this workshop, we will be demonstrating one of the most common applications, traditional masonry application over sheathing. For this interior application, we will demonstrate installation over sheetrock. Apply 1 layer of WRB, either house wrap, grade D paper, or number 15 felt. If completing an exterior application, use 2 layers of selected material. Be sure to use WRB that conforms to your local building codes. Apply horizontally starting from the bottom and working your way up. Overlap a minimum of 2 inches horizontally and 6 inches vertically. Use galvanized nails or staples to attach the WRB to the stud framing. Apply 2.5-pound galvanized self-furred corrosion-resistant metal lath. One side of the metal lath has cup-like protrusions that keep mortar in place. Be sure to face the lath cups up. When properly placed, the lath will feel rough to the touch when you run your hand up the wall, but smooth in the opposite direction. Attach the lath using galvanized nails or staples, 6 inches on center vertically and 16 inches on center horizontally. Make sure to penetrate the studs by 1 inch. Due to the thickness of wallboard or plywood, typically a 1.5-inch staple is required. Overlap the lath a minimum of 1 inch on horizontal and vertical seams. Do not end the lath at corner framing. Wrap around to the next stud. Next, prepare the mortar and scratch coat. Use a pre-mixed Type S mortar. Follow the recommended manufacturer's mixing instructions. Apply a nominal 1/2-inch layer of mortar, ensuring the lath is completely encapsulated with the mortar. Once the mortar is thumbprint hard, scratch or score the surface horizontally. Wait until the scratch coat is partially dry, typically overnight. Lay out a minimum of 25 square feet of veneer to ensure a selection of random color hues. Be sure to pull stone from multiple boxes. Prior to installing Eldorado Stone, the scratch coat and back of the stone veneer should be moistened. Apply a 1/2-inch layer of Type S mortar to the entire back of the stone. Start by laying the corners first. Wiggle and push the stone into place so that mortar comes out around all the edges. Note, no further movement should be made, or the bond will be broken. Alternate the placement of long and short corner returns. Install stone from the top down for grouted applications. This will minimize cleanup on the stone surface. For this installation, we are applying an overgrout joint. The grout overlaps the face of the stone, widening the joints and making them very irregular. It's important that the mortar be applied without air pockets and filled completely to the substrate. Grout should be thumbprint hard before raking the joints. Remove excess mortar with a striking stick and use a whisk broom to smooth joints to the desired texture. Now it's time to relax in your newly transformed space. Inviting the natural texture and warmth of Eldorado stone to your home has never been easier. What memorable space will you create? Please download detailed installation instructions at EldoradoStone.com.
Stone has a unique ability to transform interior spaces into inviting natural environments filled with texture, authenticity, and character. It's why architects and designers worldwide continue to welcome this timeless material into their designs. Experience how Eldorado Stone can transform your interior space with this How to Install video workshop. Before you begin, select the Eldorado Stone profile, color, and grout technique. Eldorado Stone offers one of the widest selections of stone profiles and colors from Old World to Contemporary. Grout techniques and colors can have a dramatic visual effect on the final installation. The most common techniques are standard joint, overgrout joint, and dry stack. Determine the square footage of Eldorado stone needed for your project. If possible, incorporating corners can dramatically add authenticity to your design, creating the appearance of a full-dimension natural stone wall. For this interior application, Eldorado Stone has elected to use the Latacrete masonry veneer installation system. This system results in a faster, cleaner, more cost-effective installation. The system also carries a 25-year labor and materials warranty for further peace of mind. Before beginning your project, assemble your tools and materials: 4 5-gallon buckets, half-inch notched trowel, margin trowel, hammer, nails, finish trowel, 2-inch mesh tape, levels, wood wedges, sponges, tape measure, chalk line, handheld paddle mixer, tile saw. Create a suitable masonry substrate by installing a cement backer board directly to the drywall and wood studs. A half-inch 4-foot by 8-foot board is recommended. This application is much cleaner than traditional lath and scratch applications, especially when working on interior spaces. Please follow cement backer board manufacturer's directions and specifications for proper installation. If doing an exterior installation, use 2 coats of Latacrete air and water barrier by using a half-inch nap roller to apply waterproofing membrane. This replaces a double layer of number 15 felt paper. For this interior application, Eldorado Stone's European ledge will be installed in a dry stack technique. Since this is a stacked stone profile, the installation will start from the bottom. First, determine if the floor is level. If not, shim to ensure a level stacking surface. Chalk lines to grid the wall every 18 inches high, which will help guarantee the horizontal joint lines stay level. Lay out a minimum of 25 square feet of veneer to ensure a selection of random color hues. Begin mixing the masonry veneer mortar with water. be sure to follow the mixing instructions on the bag. One of the key advantages to using Laticrete masonry veneer mortar is it allows for the notched trowel method of installation, which is much faster and cleaner than traditional masonry methods. Begin by keying the mortar onto the cement board using the flat side of the trowel. Using a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square trowel, comb the mortar vertically, making sure to apply an even amount. Work within the designated chalk lines to guarantee a cleaner application. Next, apply a thin skim coat to the back of the veneer. Install cornerstones first. Work from the cornerstone to the middle of the wall of each course. Alternate long and short corner returns each course as you work your way up the wall. Install EldoradoStone by stacking directly on top of previously set course. Press against the horizontally adjacent piece until the pieces lock tightly together. Slide to one side about an inch and slide back. Repeat this process to complete each course. Periodically check for full coverage. Eldorado's European ledge is also available in single stones. Perfect for simplifying cuts and joining panels together when working between two corner returns. Make sure to check level line as you work your way up the wall. Since Eldorado European ledge is applied in a dry stack technique, no additional grouting is required. Now it's time to relax in your newly transformed space. Inviting the natural texture and warmth of EldoradoStone to your home has never been easier. What memorable space will you create? Please download detailed installation instructions at EldoradoStone.com.